may keep your secrets from your friends, from your parents, your children, your doctor, even your personal trainer. But it takes real effort to conceal your thoughts from Google. Smart cities will pullulate with sensors, all joined together by the Internet of Things. Bollards communing invisibly with lampposts, so there is always a parking space for your electric car, and the urban environment is as antiseptic as a Zurich pharmacy.
The twisted psychology of Duper's delight. Have you ever caught someone in a lie and noticed a strange, almost imperceptible smile? That might be Duper's delight. It's the unsettling pleasure some people experience when they successfully deceive others. It's more than just relief at not getting caught. It's an actual thrill, a rush of excitement derived from the act of manipulation itself. This phenomenon offers a chilling glimpse into the darker corners of human psychology.
A future Alexa will pretend to take orders, but this Alexa will be watching you, clucking her tongue and stamping her foot.
Can I introduce you?
What was the question?
The world's foremost authority, Professor Irwin Corey.
Right.
Welcome.
Well, I feel not only honored, but I feel the confrontation upon which we have set our sights can no longer endure.
So why do some individuals experience this perverse joy in deception? It often stems from a deep-seated need for power and control. Successfully deceiving someone can create a feeling of superiority. For some, it's linked to narcissistic tendencies. The ability to manipulate others reinforces their inflated sense of self-importance. They see others as pawns in their game.
Who are Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold? Both lived in upper-income neighborhoods. Harris on a cul-de-sac with plenty of neighbors.
I had all-American suburban family. Eric, he's kind of quiet, keeps to himself.
The family's as nice as can be.
This neighbor, who lives next door, overheard a conversation last week between the two boys in Harris's garage. He said police told him it was about glass being used as shrapnel for pipe bombs.
One of them asked the other for a metal baseball bat. Didn't think anything of it, but shortly after I heard the garage door open and I heard constant glass bashing.
Harris seems to have had his own internet website, a site which included instructions on how to make a pipe bomb.
The act of lying can also trigger a release of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. This creates a feedback loop, reinforcing the deceptive behavior. It becomes addictive. Duper's delight isn't just a theoretical concept. It manifests in real-world scenarios, from police interrogations to corporate fraud.
Duper delight, Duper delight, Duper delight, Duper delight, Duper delight, Duper delight, Duper delight,
As I read my script, I just can't help but for smiling, 'cause I can't fake those feelings, but fuck you, fund me.
It was empty and my legs were all dusty from where he shot the ceiling, and the girl next to me, she was bleeding. She'd been shot in the back, and I looked to my left and there was the boy he had shot. I looked to my right and there down the hall there was another boy, someone I assumed that was shot, and
Duper delight, Duper delight.
Think of infamous con artists, reveling in their elaborate schemes. Their satisfaction isn't just about the money, it's about the mastery of manipulation. They enjoy outsmarting their victims.
Samantha, I want you to know that this sport stands with you, and that you and your children are NASCAR family forever.
Kyle Busch honored by his grieving family on Sunday at the Coca-Cola 600, just days after his sudden death from pneumonia that turned into sepsis.
Sunday at Charlotte. He wasn't here. The void was palpable. The shock and sorrow still unimaginable.
Before he died, the 41-year-old NASCAR star was actually set to compete in that very race at North Carolina's Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Kyle, that was incredible.
I'm good. I'm glad you had a good time with it, man.
On the racetrack, Kyle's family, including his wife Samantha, 11-year-old son Brexton, and 4-year-old daughter Lennox, held each other tightly, with mother and son wearing matching black t-shirts.
Brexton and Lennox, your dad loved you with all his heart. Everyone gathered here, everybody watching on TV, and all those people up in that grandstand are your family, and we've got you. Kyle Busch is NASCAR. He was one of a kind, and there will never be another.
Then, a moving moment of silence for Kyle as bagpipes played Amazing Grace.
How is that for you to watch him race all the time?
It is definitely scary. Each time he gets in a car, we say a prayer, you give him a kiss. You always just keep it very positive and energetic and just know that, you know, God's with him and everything's gonna be okay.
You loved him or you hated him, but you damn sure paid attention.
At the propensity of a developing prognosis.
Your mattress will monitor your nightmares, your fridge will beep for more cheese, your front door will sweep wide the moment you approach like some silent butler. Are we doomed to a cold and heartless future in which computer says yes or computer says no, with the grim finality of an emperor in the arena? AI. What will it mean? Helpful robots washing and caring for an aging population, or pink-eyed terminators sent back from the future to cull the human race?
Now you say, what? It doesn't matter that we... What was the question?
What's your name, sir?
Oh, Professor Erwin Corey, the world's foremost authority.
What will synthetic biology stand for? Restoring our livers and our eyes with miracle regeneration of the tissues like some fantastic hangover cure? Or will it bring terrifying limbless chickens to our tables? Will nanotechnology help us to beat disease, or will it leave tiny robots to replicate in the crevices of our souls? It is a trope as old as literature.
Not only has my information deterred those who have contributed financially to this tremendous establishment realize that we can have another diphthong or a telethon in order to raise money for some needy dictators that are outside, and we have to have the phone calls, otherwise we cannot cooperate with those who intended to sublimate their curiosity.
That any scientific advance is punished by the gods. When Prometheus brought fire to mankind in a tube of fennel, as you may remember, with his brother Epimetheus, Zeus punished him by chaining him to a Tartarian crag while his liver was pecked out. I talked about a hangover cure. His liver was pecked out by an eagle, and every time his liver regrew, the eagle came back and pecked it again. And this went on forever.
Bringing about, as he's once said, the various presidents, what's his name? George Bush. Remember he said, read my lips and kiss my... But he didn't know the result that could proclamate a source from that innuendo.
Were we rolling tape on that?
There you go. You got a brush?
Yes.
Just a one-finger victory salute.
Even fictional villains often exhibit Duper's delight. It's a telltale sign of their manipulative nature and lack of empathy. It makes them compelling yet terrifying.
Booth!
Sup, Ambone?
What do you think?
Smile! Like this!
Doop, 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 delight. 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 Doop, doop.
also beginning to hear from the families of the 11 people who were killed on Saturday.
New at 5:30, a survivor and a victim's sister recounting the events that unfolded at Tree of Life Synagogue on Saturday.
We sat down with 2 of his sisters last night.
Duper delight, duper delight, duper delight, duper delight, duper delight, duper delight, duper delight,
As I read my script, I just can't help but for smiling, 'cause I can't fake those feelings, but fuck you, fund me.
I think the time that he spent shooting them actually is what gave us the time to escape the room, and to me, they're martyrs.
Duper delight, duper delight, duper delight,
Duper's Delight reveals a disturbing truth about human nature. It highlights the potential for manipulation and the lengths some will go to for a sense of power. It's a key indicator of potential for harm.
Duper delight, duper delight, duper delight, duper delight,
You don't notice she's under the radar. You don't notice that she keeps on telling them lies. You don't notice when she hides behind the media. You don't notice the smile called the Duper's Delight. You don't notice when the running rings around you. You don't notice because they're trying to confound you. You don't notice when they're double-crossed. That's why you have to keep your eye always on the ball.
Well, Liz Storer, is Kamala Harris the worst communicator you have ever heard?
Absolutely. Feast your eyes on this latest word salad from the Vice President of the United States of America.
It's very important, as you have heard from so many incredible leaders, for us at every moment in time, and certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present, and to be able to contextualize it, to understand where we exist in the history and in the moment as it relates not only to the past but the future.
What is this woman smoking? Keep in mind she premised that with, I think it's very important. So you lean in and then you just like, what? The actual... I mean, this is the reason why Biden has to live forever. Not that we know that he's still alive. He's clearly been propped up for a very long time. Maybe he's passed and is just somehow still moving around the stage. But this is why he's got to remain in office, because this woman would be worse. She's probably the only person in the universe who would be worse.
I think you've hit on the reason they allow her to speak in public, because every time she speaks, we think, thank God Joe Biden's the president.
I know. I reckon ChatGPT could have written something that made more sense than
100%.
that. In fact, let's get rid of Harris, let's get rid of Biden, and let's just put AI in charge of the US. I'm sure it could do a better job.
I was going to say no one would notice, but everyone would notice. Gee, things have improved around here.
They would be like, this is unbelievable.
All right, taking a live look right now at the White House. President Joe Biden and his wife Jill have called this home for a little more than 2 years now, but tonight they are hoping to extend their stay. After much speculation, President Biden made it official today. He is running for re-election in 2024. The 80-year-old commander-in-chief made the announcement in a 3-minute video. The RNC responding to Biden's campaign launch with an attack ad imagining 4 more years under Biden. The ad generated using artificial intelligence.
This just in, we can now call the 2024 presidential race for Joe Biden.
My fellow Americans.
This morning, an emboldened China invades Taiwan.
Financial markets are in free fall as 500 regional banks have shuttered their doors.
Border agents were overrun by a surge of 80,000 illegals yesterday evening.
Officials closed the city of San Francisco this morning, citing the escalating crime and fentanyl crisis. Who's in charge here? It feels like the train is coming off the tracks.
And I'm sure you all have heard about the Build Back Better agenda. In my briefing documents, it usually just says BBB. But some have been asking, well, what exactly does that mean? Well, it's about being better on climate. It's about better health. It's about better jobs. And intentionally, it is about our families.
That's
God, what is
smile?
that?
Why?
Yeah, this is what you wanted.
So wrong and disturbing.
Look at it.
Stop it!
Look at the joy on my face. Well, hello. What a pleasure. Welcome to our home.
Oh, crap, that's terrifying. We're here to see Kuthrapali, not kill Batman.
My charming smile is not frightening. It's warm and inviting.
I'll do the best I can. Optimism, Captain!
How about a nice chocolatey cocoa?
You're a bloody psychopath. High-functioning sociopath. With your number.
Troy and Abbott's new apartment.
Hi!
That's right. And now I'm happy. See? It's kind of creepy.
Double creepy.
A smile. You know. Well, we'll work on that.
Let me see you smile a little more, Mona.
Hey, what's happening to me?
If I can't find a friendship problem, I'll make a friendship problem.
Come on, let's see those pearly whites. No, much bigger. Bigger. Almost there. Perfect.
Now take my arm, lead me in, and would it kill you to smile?
This is our agenda. You are right, brother. I know you are. And how about if you and I talk about that? So let me finish.
Why aren't we working with the Chinese on their Belt and Road Initiative?
Okay, you know what? You and I will talk after I give my comments, and I'm happy to talk with you. But right now, let's talk about the agenda.
I don't think I'm going to sit down, actually. I don't think I could sit down right now.
A stunned Stephen Colbert reacts during his live election coverage last night as the results start to swing in Trump's favor.
How did our politics get so poisonous?
I'm going to vote blue. Vote for who you want. This is a free dictatorship.
Nothing less than a new world order. This is the pledge of the world's most powerful leaders, representing 90% of the global economy. Thursday's G20 summit, they say, has changed the rules of the game.
This is the world you are graduating into. This is what I want to talk about today with you for a few minutes. To lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century.
Today, the largest countries of the world have agreed a global plan for recovery and reform This involves the biggest interest rate cuts in history, the biggest fiscal stimulus we have ever seen, the biggest increase in resources in the history of our international institutions.
A total of $5 trillion for the global economy by the end of next year, including $1 trillion for the International Monetary Fund. Staggering figures that the 20 countries, along with international institutions, agreed upon to combat the crisis. The G20 has laid out other measures, too, to firm up a financial system many say enabled the worst excesses of the past. These include an end to tax havens, stronger regulation of companies and banks, and new rules to rein in corporate bonuses.
We will implement new rules on pay and bonuses at a global level that reflect actual performance, with no more rewards for failure.
The G20 leaders arrived in London divided, with France and Germany holding out for tougher controls on tax havens notably. But the results have won praise from all sides.
C'est au-delà de ce que nous pouvions imaginer.
This is more than we could have hoped for. We are all aware that alone we can do nothing. We are all aware that we need to create new rules to build a new foundation of the system. This is what we have done.
The very institutions at the epicenter of the crisis have also made their approval known. Stock markets shot up in response to the deal, signaling, for now at any rate, a return of confidence.
I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. There's no joy, I'm all over the place.
Breathe.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you found that you're a self-man.
This guy.
And you feel the alcohol calling, slap you on the back and say,
to work hard for them.
You have sacrificed nothing.
Trying to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? I don't think that I can take anymore.
That speaks to the strength of your leadership. It has never been a better time to be an American.
I think actually your efforts on the reflecting pool are actually a great segue. Just like you talked about with the reflecting pool, we didn't do the same old thing the way we'd done it in the past.
Just a reminder of another war you helped to settle, Mr. President. It's exciting to see your vision.
You're leading us to the greatest economy that the world has ever known, and that's why they tell you to tell me to tell you, Mr. President, thank you, and they love you.
Attention, all citizens of the underground empire of Atlantis. We have reason to believe that our city is under invasion by an alien from a strange world called Los Angeles. Any invasion by aliens is counterproductive to the future of our great city-state.
Meet Wanda, a typical California girl who took a very untypical trip to Africa. And found herself on a journey downward through a bottomless pit that led to the center of the earth.
Where are you from? From out of town. It's dangerous for strangers in Atlantis. People get kidnapped.
Wanda has found the adventure of a lifetime and the romance of her dreams. If only she can live through it.
Find this girl and lots of lotto money will be yours. It's you! I've won! There she is! Hey! Stop!
Kathy Ireland is Wanda, and Wanda is the alien from L.A.
This mother, Diane Downs, shot her kids at close range.
drove them to the hospital while they bled all over the car, claimed a scraggy-haired stranger did it. And you'll see when you see the video, she can't even pretend to be an agonizing mother. What you want to look for here is an incredible discrepancy between horrific events that she describes and her very, very cool demeanor. And if you look closely, you'll see duping delight throughout this video.
But at night, when I close my eyes, I can see Christy reaching her hand out to me while I'm driving, and the blood just keep coming out of her mouth. And that, maybe it'll fade too with time, but I don't think so. That haunts me the most.
The economy is not going to be anything like it was. It's going to take a long time to recover. It's going to be, people are going to be surprised at how slow and how fitful this is.
Fire, war, earthquakes. And so government, Dr. Fauci's doing a very good job.
Smiling faces sometimes pretend to be your friend. Smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within. Smiling faces sometimes they don't tell the truth. Smiling faces tell lies, and I got proof. Oh Lord, yeah.
Give me your best smile.
Isn't she pretty? She's scaring me.
What are you doing?
Smiling.
Does my smile displease? Is this not how humans convey friendship and put each other at ease?
Hello, calories. It is nice to meet you.
Are you kidding me?
I've been trying to teach him to blend in.
No, don't be staring right at us.
I'm sure everyone is. The way you're grinning.
That's okay. You'll just think we're in love.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. This is not the go back to them if you want to say we're done. You can get the baby out of here.
He called this woman Miss Piggy. Then he called her Miss Housekeeping because she was Latina.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
You don't look like you're in love.
Ah, yes. When she comes in, give her a dashing, debonair smile. Come, show me the smile.
But don't frighten the poor girl.
And when she opens the door, give her a dashing, debonair smile. Come, show me the smile. Oh, no.
Lift your head, baby, don't be scared of the things that could go wrong along the way. You'll get by with a smile. You can't win at everything, but you can try. Baby, you don't have to worry, 'cause there ain't no need to hurry. No one ever said that there's an easy way. But don't let it bring you down and turn your face into a frown. You'll get along with a little prayer and a song, and I'll stay through the bad times, even if I have to tell you every day. We'll get by with a smile. You can never be too happy in this life. In a world where everybody hates a happy ending story, it's a wonder love can make the world go round. But don't let it bring you down and turn your face into a frown. You get along with a little prayer and a song. Do-do-do-do.
Now, Chandler, you want to give us a smile?
Okay.
I was trying out a flirty new smile.
Grab him by the... This was locker room talk. I'm not proud of it.
We are just hours away from the change you've been waiting for your entire life.
The news comes as a shock to Canadian singer Dan Telefsky and several other left-leaning celebrities who stood by Clinton's side throughout the campaign.
You must vote for Hillary Clinton tonight!
From Katy Perry to Lady Gaga, Madonna, and Beyonce, Hillary had the most powerful entertainers in the world in her corner.
Every time that Hillary paraded one of her rich and famous celebrities, it played right into Trump's hands. It allowed him to feed to the average American voter that rich establishment was the reason why they didn't have a job, they didn't have a prospect, they didn't have a livelihood, why they needed real change.
We must commit ourselves to unconditional victory against them.
There's lots of buzz over Rudy Giuliani's impassioned speech at the Republican National Convention.
There's no black America. There's no white America. There is just America.
Now look what we've uncovered. It's Giuliani showing his softer side dressed in drag in a comedy skit with Donald Trump.
You know, you're really beautiful.
The spoof was filmed 16 years ago when Giuliani was mayor of New York for a charity dinner, so it was all in good fun.
Oh, you dirty boy, you! Oh!
But this time yesterday, many stars were filled with hope, and some even made light of the election. Kelly Clarkson urged America to make the right choice again, comparing it to her American Idol win 14 years ago. Lena Dunham shared this shot posing with Lady Gaga.
Stop laughing, you freak. This isn't funny.
Yeah, the whole city's on fire because of what you did.
I know. Isn't it beautiful?
And let's see how you look without those glasses.
Come on, let's see a smile now. Come on.
See? Smile, look friendly.
You're gonna have to work on that a little bit.
I guess we're doing this?
Guess so.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
God, you have a creepy smile.
Thank you.
At the bank today.
Smile.
while Amy Schumer struck a pose with Amber Tamblyn and America Ferrera. And director Darren Aronofsky lets students at Duke University FaceTime with rumored girlfriend Jennifer Lawrence as long as they voted.
These celebrities with their rose-colored glasses, their private jets, their palaces, the whole concept of living in LA, don't realize what's happening with real America.
The truth is, we're taping this show on Tuesday afternoon, so people at home, you know something that I don't and that we all don't.
On today's episode of Ellen, the host has no idea what's to come, but her hopeful message still rings true today.
I believe that we can all come together because if you take away the labels, you realize that we're far more alike than we are different.
Ellen DeGeneres sits next to former President George W. Bush at a Dallas Cowboys football game, and it sent Twitter into a frenzy. Here's what she had to say to the critics.
People were upset. They thought, why is a gay Hollywood liberal sitting next to a conservative Republican president? Didn't even notice I'm holding the brand new iPhone 11. But a lot of people were mad, and they did what people do when they're mad. They tweet.
Daily Show host Trevor Noah also urges America to come together now more than ever.
You can be dejected, you can be sad, but I will say this, don't let it turn into fear.
Sometimes I'll try to sing, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I got this tequila in me. The girl I came here with said to me, is this a blues place? I said, oh, no. This is rhythm and blues. I mean, people, people, you know, when it's live, it's something special about being live. I mean, historically, one of my favorite shows is Saturday Night Live because it's live.
He assured us and agreed to provide for the surrender, and that's not occurred.
On June 17, 1994, O.J. Simpson became the most famous fugitive on the planet.
Everybody was on the alert looking for a wanted double homicide suspect who happened to be a Heisman Trophy winner.
David Gascon, the LAPD's chief spokesperson at the time, believed O.J.'s whereabouts wouldn't remain a mystery very long.
I remember having a conversation, and I told him directly, I said, you know how this is going to end up. Somebody's going to see O.J. Simpson out here. Somebody's going to see him out on the freeway somewhere. We're going to get the call.
Highway Patrol.
Yeah, I think I just saw O.J. Simpson on the 5 freeway. He's heading north.
Near Nicole Brown Simpson's grave, south of Los Angeles, the white Bronco is spotted. At the wheel, O.J.'s best friend and former teammate, Al Cowlings.
Did you see him?
Yeah, we believe so. And we looked at him, you know? And he stared us down like he was dead. Hold on, I got a cop coming here right now.
Okay, we'll put it out.
Okay, bye.
You know, and as an athlete, being live is what it's all about. Game day, you know? So in a sense, you get the sense that it's game day for whatever that performance is, which means anything can happen.
Megyn Kelly co-hosts Live with Kelly today and shares a similar sentiment.
That's one of the things that makes us great, is we go through this electoral process, we get battered and bruised, but at the end of it, we do accept the result. We get behind our president.
To me, you really are a heroine. I was in law school while you were trying this case. I was in my third year of law school watching you and dying to be a prosecutor. And I had this weird thing at the time. I've had it ever since. I don't know. There's like a weird theory on the internet that somehow Nicole Brown Simpson and I are the same person, or that I'm her reincarnate. I don't know what their theory is, but there's just weird tentacles between me and this case.
You know, which means anything can happen, and I think that adds to the excitement of the play.
I think you'd be very pleased to see
Speaking of that lady I was talking about.
Here she is.
With another shot of this tequila. Now watch her, I'm just ready. So watch her sing. Well, sing.
I don't know if that's something that you're actually able to do.
Yes, of course. I can be very flirtatious.
Nope.
Clothes, shoes. Here's an idea. Try smiling. Right, we can work on that.
Have you tried? You should just raise your eyebrows and smile a little, like this. Yeah, well, not a big scary.
What's with the face? It is happy, yet at the same time disturbing. Stimpy, I'm so happy. I must go do nice things.
So relax. Do as you're told. Your future is taken care of.
That's mine. We're alive right now all across America. There she is, my woman. I'm taking her tequila. That's why I'm not singing tonight.
Thank you very much.
What?
But I was obsessed with you. I was like, I want to be just like her. Win or lose, you were amazing. So it's truly thrilling to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much, Megan. I'm a big fan too. So, mutual society here. But yeah, that's crazy. You were in law school at the time, and yet you finished law school and became a lawyer anyway.
With police now in his rear view, Cowlings calls 911, making sure they know OJ is armed and desperate.
When law-abiding citizens are forced to live in fear, we look for protection to one man. Lieutenant Frank Drebin is back. This time, he's going undercover in the big house.
Where's your prison number?
It's unlisted. And playing the deadliest game of all.
Left hand blue! Now go get your head out of my pocket!
But Police Squad desperately needs him back because a mad bomber is about to blow up Hollywood's biggest bash. And if anyone can stop him, so can Frank.
Hold on. Sergeant Frank Drebin, Detective Lieutenant Police Squad.
Yeah, and I'm Robert De Niro.
Mr. De Niro, we've got to get inside.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present the...
We're here to prevent a disaster.
You're too late for that.
That's the guy!
Starring Leslie Nielsen as Lieutenant Frank Drebin. Priscilla Presley as Jane. Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya. Fred Ward as Rocco.
Please, and nobody gets hurt. Well, from now on.
Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya. George Kennedy as Ed. O.J. Simpson as Nordberg. And introducing Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya.
Have you seen my pigeon?
Naked Gun 33 1/3. The Final Insult. The movie that hits crime where it hurts.
911, what are you reporting? This is AC. I have OJ in the car. Okay, where are you? Please, I'm coming up the 5 freeway. Okay. Right now, we are okay, but you gotta tell the police to just back off. He's still alive, that he got a gun to his head. Is everything else okay? Everything right now is okay, officer. Everything is okay. All out. He wants me to get him to his mom. He wants me to get him to his house. Okay. So that's all we ask. He got a gun to his head. Okay, and what's your name? My name is AC. You know who I am, goddammit.
Talking about a very divided nation, the only way America's ever going to be great again is if it comes together.
Get out there. Kiss a Democrat. Go hug a Republican. The election is over. You survived. Good night. And may God bless America.
They got you. Without a thought. Without a fight. Just like France. Just like Russia. Just like China. Welcome, comrade.
Look, Putin, from everything I see, has no respect for this person.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of the United States.
No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's pretty clear you won't admit that the Russians have engaged in cyber attacks against the United States of America, that you encouraged espionage against our people, that you are willing to spout the Putin line, sign up for his wish list, rake up NATO, do whatever he wants to do, and that you continue to get help from him because he has a very clear favorite in this race.
So to every American, let us say, if you believe in the right to privacy, in the promise of freedom and liberty, in the ideal of self-determination, then stand with Democrats. If you believe in the promise of America, then stand with us. Because you see, we do believe fundamental to America is to protect women's rights. Fundamental to America is to protect LGBTQ rights. Fundamental to the strength of America is to fight for workers' rights. Fundamental to who America has always been and will be is to fight for immigrant justice.
Well, that's all, folks. That's my line. Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all! That's all, folks!
Can I go home now?
If you're seeking, he'll come in. If you're seeking, he'll come in. Bless your name, Jesus. Bless your name, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.